I'm here to share with you the #1 secret to staying strong and seeing better results. I can tell you one thing, it's not more workouts, it's what you do after them. Let's talk all things rest days, self-care, recovery, and how to fuel your body like a pro. Recovery isn't just for athletes. It could literally be the missing piece to your puzzle so you can see better results, stay strong, and recover faster. I'm going to dive into the following topics and why they're a game changer, the importance for rest days and muscle recovery so you can see better progress, basic nutrition advice for fueling your workouts, and I'm going to share with you a free stretching routine that you can follow at any time. #1, the importance of rest days for your muscle recovery and to see your overall progress. What should you avoid on rest days? Things that we want to avoid include high impact training. So you don't want to be putting too much stress on your body because this is your time to rest and relax and allow your muscles to actually recover from all the hard work that you've been doing in the gym. What should you do on rest days? You want to do things that don't put too much impact or stress on your body. So these could include things like going to the groceries, going for a little walk, going for a swim, doing a sauna, an ice bath, things that are actually going to benefit your body. You still want to get blood flow into your muscles, but you don't want to put high stress and high impact through your body. When we put high stress on our body and start to overtrain, you might start to notice some physical impacts on your body. You might see stuff like decreased performance, high fatigue. You might even get sick more regularly so your immune system is down, increased risk of injury, which is obviously not what anybody wants. And then you can also experience some really poor sleep quality. You might even experience some mental or emotional impacts. Things like mood swings, difficulty focusing, functioning, hard to focus, brain fog, and you'll probably notice loss of motivation. Now, don't get me wrong, motivation definitely does come and go, but when your body is in such a low state, you might not feel as motivated as you could be. Without diving too deep into motivation, just remember, motivation won't always be there. Even the most professional athletes aren't always going to be motivated. We're not always motivated to go to work, have a shower, brush your teeth, but it's stuff that you still actually do. And it should be the same with exercise. You should learn how to push through those days where you really can't be bothered, you're really unmotivated, because motivation isn't always gonna get you through. Because you can't be motivated to have a shower one night, doesn't mean that you're not gonna have a shower. You're just like, oh, I'll feel so much better after I do it. And you go and do it. I hope you do anyway, because you'll be a smelly bitch if you don't. Both of these things, both mental and physical changes that you might experience, it will impact your training, it will impact your sleep, which will impact your mood, and your mood is going to impact everybody around you. Experience brain fog, and it will definitely challenge your motivation, especially around fueling your body with the right nutrients. So Chloe, how do we avoid this? Prioritize your recovery. Have rest days, schedule rest days, have a self-care day, go and get massages, go get your nails done, go get a foot rub, go stretch, have a foam roll. If you've got a massage gun, use that to your advantage. Another big thing here too is if you're actually tracking your progress and logging your weights and stuff in the gym, you're gonna be more in tune with your body to how you're feeling as well. Start to realize when your muscles are really sore and it's just like, yeah, I had a good workout or I did really pump those muscles, or you're really gonna be like, okay, I am super sore and I know that my body is screaming at me for a rest. There's a difference between being lazy and having a rest day and actually knowing that you need a rest day. And if you don't really know how to stretch your body and how to foam roll and stuff, wait till the end of the video because I'm going to take you through my favorite stretching flow. I'm going to talk you through and demonstrate what my favorite stretching flow looks like so you can come back and visit it at any time you need. Okay, let's go on to point #2, basic nutrition advice for fueling your workouts and your recovery. Let's talk about some habits that you can implement from today, from right now. One big thing that is very overlooked is hydration. Being sufficiently hydrated actually has so many more benefits than you might think. You can have better brain function, better nails, skin, hair. It improves your digestion and it can help with your bone and your muscle repair. And another thing too, it actually regulates your body temperature. Let's talk about something you might be sick of hearing, but I'm gonna talk about it anyway. Protein. Now, you might hear fitness coaches, including myself, bang on about eating your protein, but we say it in good reason. We don't just say it to say it. Protein is the building blocks for your muscles. Eating enough protein means that you're going to repair and recover your muscles a lot quicker. Let's break it down and actually explain how it works. Your muscles get broken down in the gym and they get little micro tears when you're doing your weight training. Sounds a little bit scary, but this is where we're actually damaging your muscles, but it is a good thing. After your training, you want to use protein to repair and recover your muscles. Your body uses amino acids to repair all those micro tears that just happened in the gym and rebuilds your muscles even stronger than they were before. When you consume enough protein, it will definitely help with muscle soreness, it supports muscle repair, and promotes hypertrophy, which is muscle building. Build that booty, bitch. If you want to optimize your gains to the absolute max, then you should really try and have some protein 30 to 60 minutes after you've completed your workout. Some protein sources that you can use would be chicken, turkey, steak, like lean meats, kangaroo, fish, egg whites, or if you're on the go and you don't have enough time to prep something or go home, heat something up or whatever, then a protein shake on the go is an absolute lifesaver. If you need some protein powder, then Muscle Nation has a wide range of all different flavors that you can try out, and you can use my discount code ChloeH at checkout if you want to save yourself 10% off. Now, I can hear you saying, but Chloe, how much protein should I have? Now, I'll be honest and say, for people like yourself, you should probably just try and start with having protein in each and every meal throughout the day. And once you've nailed that and you need more help, I can help you with my one-on-one coaching programs online, and I can help calculate your macros for you. However, if you do want to calculate how much protein you should be consuming, for most people it should be between 1.4 to 2.2 grams of protein per kilo of body weight, depending on what your goal is. Protein is a very important macronutrient, but it's not the only important macronutrient. You also want to be having carbs and fats because it is essential for hormone health, brain function, and overall energy. Now, I'm not going to dive too deeply into this today, but I do want to make sure that you understand how important it is for you to fuel your training so you can get the best results possible. 30 to 60 minutes before your workout, you want to be consuming quick carbs that are going to be quick absorbing to the bloodstream so you can get that quick burst of energy and get into the gym and have a great session. A couple of examples could be having rice cakes with honey, Biscoff on a crumpet, even having like a bowl of Cocoa Pops would digest quickly, or you could also have a banana. Or if you prefer to eat 1 to 3 hours before your training, then you want to consume something that's a little bit more slow digesting. Things like rice, oats, or like potatoes, pasta. Number 3, I am going to share with you a free stretching flow that you can come back and visit at any time, but I want you to implement this stretching routine into your routine. Stretching is a very underrated tool. And I'll be honest, it's probably something that I really need to focus on this year as well. You can get really tight from sitting down for too long, standing in one position, sitting like this all day at a desk. Stretching and foam rolling can really reduce your risk of injuries, keep you mobile and keep you moving, keep your muscles strong, keep your tendons and everything in check. So let's go through my favorite stretch. First, we're gonna stretch out our lower back. So I want you to bring your knees up to the ceiling and we're gonna drop down our knees to one side. Once you've held that for a couple of seconds, we're then going to drop over to the other side. I generally like to repeat this 2 times. Then we're going to roll over onto our stomach and we're going to stretch out our quads. And one thing that I really like to use here with my clients is the cue, push your hip down into the floor. You want to pull your heel in towards your butt and press your hip down into the floor so you can really feel that nice big stretch down the quads. You're going to change legs, and sometimes I like to repeat this twice also. Now, this is my favorite flow because it is so simple and really easy to follow. I want you to take a kneeling lunge on the floor and we're going to stretch out our hip flexor. You can push slightly forward, or you can even reach your arm up into the air to feel a nice big deeper stretch through your hip. You might even start to feel this through your lats or even through your obliques. Then we're going to straighten out our front leg and stretch out our hamstrings. Now, oh boy, this one really hurts. Then we're going to pop our leg out to the side and we're going to stretch out our groin. You can also rock back and forth here so you can feel a deeper stretch or just find that right position for where you need that big stretch. Then we're going to bring our leg through and we're going to stretch out our glute. So think about pushing your knee down into the floor and really focusing on that glute. You can lean forward, you can come down onto your elbows, or you can try and lay down on the floor, whatever's most comfortable for you and your flexibility. Then we're going to repeat that all again on the other leg. So we're going to do our kneeling lunge and stretch out our hip flexor. Put that arm up in the air if you need to. Then we're going to straighten out our front leg and stretch out our hamstring. Once you've held that, we're going to move our leg out to the side and we're going to stretch our groin. You can also rock back and forward just to see if there's a better spot for you. We're going to bring our leg through and stretch out our glutes. And don't forget, push that knee down into the floor and really feel that big stretch. The next step we're going to do here is we're going to push our legs back into a downward dog. And stretch out your calves. I want you to walk back and forth about 10 times before holding on one side. Once you've held for about 10 seconds, we're going to then change legs and keep walking out for a couple more and then hold on the other leg for 10 seconds. Slowly walk your feet up towards your hands and we're going to roll up slowly through your spine all the way up to stand. And sometimes I like to stretch out my neck or stretch out my wrists and just give myself a bit of a shake. And there you have my favorite stretching flow. If you found this video beneficial and helpful, I would really appreciate if you could please hit that subscribe button and give me a little like down below. I really want to continue growing my channel this year to over 1,000 subscribers so I can help more people just like you achieve your fitness goals. And just remember, be bright, be bold, be you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!